All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen of League Zero. Thank you for tuning in. This is the Advanced Division match between Easy Clap and Hanamura Hotshots. I'm your caster Akimbo, joined by Duga, my teammate. Welcome.
Hello. Hello.
And this is heavily favored towards Easy Clap. Hanamura, they've been looking better overall. You know, they're improving a little bit, but Easy Clap has just been dominant over this whole season, and no matter who it is that they go against. So it's gonna be it's most likely gonna be a stomp, and a lot of people are predicting that. So we're just waiting on map choices here in the readies. Easy Clap does get first choice. So we see Cybersnip here, who last season was known as, what was it, Gagbag? I believe that was his
Yeah,
name.
Gagbag.
Who was the MVP actually for Advanced Division. So he's gonna be in here on off tank, which will be pretty fun to watch. And the first pick is Ilios for the maps. So we're just waiting for the ready. Mic checks coming, it appears. What is interesting that you see from Hanamura's lineup is that Wannabe, or no, Easy Clap's lineup. Yeah, Easy Clap's lineup. That Wannabe isn't here. So he was, kind of a star player, but we're hopping into the match. We're going to see how it works. We see Falcon, it appears, on DPS. Like I said, loading into Ilios here, and first the map is, I'm not loaded in. There it is. First map is Well. See a lot of different, possible team comps here, so it's going to be very interesting. I say it every game that I cast on Control. There's a lot of comp variations, and there's almost always different characters basically across the board. And as I say that, we can't take stuff too seriously, but it looks like possibly Ryan Zarya, and then there's Orisa Ball for Hanamura. So
Looks like Hanamura is also opting for the Far Mercy here. And
Far Mercy is pretty dominant here, and with the comp that Easy Clap seems to be running, it could be very dominant without that hit scan. Low heals as well for Easy Clap, but they're known for messing around, so we'll have to see.
definitely. Far is in the air, firing his shots right down main. Not much going on right now. Both teams making their way towards the point. And the Reinhardt goes for a pin on the ball, but it misses here. You got a big boop coming in, almost gets everybody from Avoid. Avoid is caught down by Joshua. Glacial with the pick onto Falcon here. It looks like just Hanamura Hotch is going to take this first fight.
That was a bit of a weird approach, honestly, to be taken here. And it's a bit of a weird composition as well. You don't normally see a Ryan and a Winston. And as I say, that's not Cybersnip switches over to the ball. So, and then there's also the fact that there's a very low amount of heals. There's almost no sustain, really, for Easy Clap. So it's weird. Avoid only got 11% to his beat. But, I mean, Cal's pretty close to his trans, so...
Looks like they did swap off of Reinhardt here for the ball, and as I say, that tiny move takes out Falcon here.
Yeah, Koodle, as he does switch to... Definitely try to focus Tiny move down, because he's applying a lot of pressure.
Looks like Easy Clap is sending up high, some people are sending up high ground. The boop does not... They boop away Cyber Snip, which doesn't give his pile drive any value, and Glacial does end up taking out Yusuf here. They're forced to move slightly back here. Get a quiet regroup.
Yeah, the composition is it's a very split up composition, and it's very hard to get value, but as I say that, Avoid does take down Glacial, but it gets rezzed up by MK.
With the balls
How
fighting,
uses
what
his
trans
trance
comes
here?
out. Looks like they're gonna be diving in here, trying to get a pick. Maybe there's a barrage that comes out, but Falcon does get Glacial. The barrage does not get any value as Cal takes it out. Koodle takes down Northern. Looks like, and it seems like Easy Clap is gonna turn this fight around, but Joshua does get a pick on the Koodle, and looks like Hanamura just gets a reset. So
That was a good idea to reset, but both DPS ults, I believe, were used there for Hanamura, so it's just kind of a lost fight there. But they do have 3 ultimates coming up. And then on the side of Easy Clap, you see almost 5, really. Realistically, they're going to be getting to 5 ults at least by the end of this fight. Cal is inching towards his Transcendence as well, so ult advantage is definitely in favor of Easy Clap.
We got a Bongo coming out from Joshua, but ults are coming out from both sides as Cybersnip decides to pop his mines, and so does Northern. Glacial does take out Cal. Got Cal here. Primal Rage does pop out, trying to get fixed, but and there's a huge high nuke coming in from Koodle. This fight could be anyone's fight right now. Northern does get Falcon with his mines. And looks like Easy Clap's actually going to keep this fight here, as Cybersnip gets 2.
Easy Clap, well known for winning fights that seem to be lost. The whole weekly segment, I believe, of this week's countdown was about that. So it's not much of a surprise, but it was great play there. But you got to think, Cal has not been getting way too much value out of this Zenyatta, and that slow movement, Glacial is just able to easily pick him out. So interesting to see that they're sticking it.
Looks like Avoid's gonna pop his beat here, trying to invest ults. They're gonna try and keep this fight going, as Falcon does get the pick onto M-Key, but Tiny Moo gets the pick onto Falcon. Is this enough? There's Coalescence being popped. Avoid gets the pick onto Northern here. Easy Clap could potentially keep that, and Cal gets the pick onto the Pharah here. We got Hanamura Hotshots moving towards the point, but we got a trans. Cal decides to pop his trans here. Kudo does get the pick on the Glacial.
It's already a 1 fight, so just, make sure that the fight is won. It is last, as Cal, kind of popping off there at the end. But overall, pretty good play, being able to sustain those fights that seem to be, possibly losable. And like I said, Easy Clap, well known for that. So, just well played really overall. And it was still a fairly close map, but just giving that slight edge over to Easy Clap, and I feel like that's just kind of how it's gonna go throughout most of the series.
Next map coming up here is Lighthouse.
The Rhine Sigma. Oh, I'm excited for this one. Rhine Sigma possibly coming out for Hanamura here. Never mind, Rhaenyra. Dang. Okay.
All right,
or Zarya.
Okay, let's just
pick your card, any card.
Yeah.
But we see the dive once again from Easy Clap here, and it works last round, so might as well give it a shot. But this is definitely more of a brawl, or it's a map that more favors brawl if played correctly. So it'll be interesting.
Looks like Hanamura's going to be making their way to the point here. They're going to establish point control real quick. Right now we have Easy Clap just taking at the. They actually get to pick onto the Zarya here, and Tiny Moo just jumps off. It looks like Hanamura is actually going to lose this fight. But Glacial and M-Key do make this fight even by taking out Koodle and Falcon here. Glacial gets to pick on a Cybersnip here, and Cal's going to be caught out and Avoid his force.
Even fight right now. No, it's not. It's a 1v2, I think.
Avoid with the boom but Avoid here. Looks like it's just Avoid.
There's a chance. Jish was low. He gets taken out.
The Tiny Moo gets Falcon though. As he comes back. But Avoid with another kill on the Tiny Moo. Avoid just getting 3 boop kills already. Avoid.
Duga, you must be proud.
Dude, I'm excited. I love this Red Lucio.
They haven't capped point though. Okay, there we go. Just had to touch for a split second longer. And Avoid there, jeez. With all those boops, he gets really close to his beat as well. He's actually highest ult percentage on the team, which you don't see too much out of a Lucio first fight.
But Tiny Moo gets Koodle out. Looks like Koodle just got stunned from his flashbang. Glacial taking out Zenyatta here. Meteor Strike coming down. Coalescence being popped by Pascal. Is it going to get any value? Looks like he's just trying to do a little bit of damage here. And looks like Hanamura is making their way towards the point.
Great idea. Just taking control of that point, but Yusuf, okay. Gets pinned off the map by Glacial, but that could be costly now that they're down their Rhine.
Tiny Moo with the high noon kill onto Avoid here. This fight, is this fight won?
They cap point. Yeah, it's a 1 fight there. Unless Koodle pulls off 1v6, he does not. I like that approach from Hanamura there, just kind of take the fight onto the point, and I love the Doomfist pick. Because, at that point, Cal was on Zenyatta, but now he's on the Baptiste, and Falcon's on the Krita, maybe try to help deal with it. So, we'll have to see the approach that's taken. It looks like so far it's fairly even ultimates-wise, as Tiny Moo takes out Yusuf.
Cyber Snip with the minefield coming out, but right now Hanamura is getting the picks on the team. Pascal with the pick onto Avoid. Looks like Easy Clap's just gonna have to go back.
Yeah, and you know, that was a very quick fight, but ultimates were committed from Easy Clap, and maybe that wasn't the smartest of choices. So we'll have to see how they can bounce back into basically 6 ultimates for Hanamura.
Ult's gonna be definitely going in favor as Avoid pops his beat. But High Noon is coming out from Tiny Moo. Looks like it's gonna be a bit of a zoning ult here. I mean, looks like
That was a very early beat from Avoid.
we got a Meteor Strike coming down and a Primal Rage. Yusuf with his second one already. We got a Grav coming out, but it looks like it's gonna be getting all tanks here. Cal gets Glacial, but it's definitely not enough to win the fight.
Yeah, that early beat from Avoid might have costed him there. He was not able to protect the team from the grab. He got shattered anyway, so I don't know how much it would have helped.
Kudo with the pick on the MP. This is going to be a free blade here. Can Easy Clap actually turn this point around? A tiny move with the pick onto Kudo. Blade getting no value. We got Wall.
Touch. Oh, never mind. Yusuf does.
Avoid with the pick onto Pascal. They have no support. Got beat. Actually being popped by MK here. Avoid with another boop kill here. And is Easy Clap going to turn this fight around? Glacial. Pick on the Falcon here. Avoid with the pick on the Joshua. Avoid with 2 now. Cyber Snip with the pick on a Glacial here, and looks like Easy Clap actually turned this fight around.
MK does take down a Void, but it looks like it's a lost fight. MK does back up. They do have some fights, but they committed almost all of... I think they did commit all of their ultimates to that and still ended up losing. So that's gonna hit hard. They might have an attempt at, you know, an eco push, but I mean, time's ticking.
Got Falcon early pick onto Glacial here. Gonna completely stop their push as Hanamura Hotshots is moving back.
Yeah, time is very important right now, and you know, more of it is getting spent when they have to wait for people to respawn like this. He does get sped back pretty quickly, but now it looks like really only one good fight is going to be able to happen.
Hanamura Hotshots making their way towards the high ground. Glacial trying to find a kill, gets Tiny Moo, and looks Easy Clap. I mean, Hanamura Hotshots again having to move back as Falcon does take out Glacial.
We got some BM in the chat, of course, from Easy Clap. And yeah, they just need to regroup. Somebody might have to touch here, and I don't know if they're gonna be able to really fully engage as all 6.
Kudo is just
trying to go for a punch, misses, but Falcon picks on MP.
High Noon coming out from Tiny Moo as it gets Koodle. We got Beat coming out from a Void.
Cyber Snip misses the grab, but Cal does take out 2.
So Hanamura is gonna cap this point. We got a big boop coming in from a Void, and as a Void gets 2.
It's been a while since I've seen a Lucio Booper Reinhardt off the map, and a Void has been really clutching out this map here. Cyber Snip misses the grab, but it doesn't matter too much because there was a beat from a Void, and he, you know, casually killed 3 at the end of that fight. But overall, from Easy Clap, that was pretty well played, and Hanamura, you know, they're trying their best, but as I said, Easy Clap is just probably going to keep edging out these close fights throughout most of the series, unless Hanamura wakes up. See Cal,
definitely.
a little bit of a post-game pop-off.
Yeah, definitely a Void. Definitely the MVP of this map right now. Absolutely, just so many environmental kills on that map, and just an amazing player to watch here.
Yeah, I mean, you being a Lucio player, you must be very proud.
Yeah, I'm proud. I think I have someone to actually look up to here.
Yeah, I mean, I've only really casted only one other game from Easy Clap, but he was doing very well in that match as well. And Easy Clap, you know, not taking, you know, once again, not really taking too serious of an approach, but I mean, you know, they're still winning. That's just kind of how their whole season's been going, and it's crazy, just the mechanical skill alone that can really carry these people to winning. I mean, welcome to Advanced.
I mean, Hotshots probably invested way too many ults to win that one fight, and then leaving MQ only with his beat. And as he gets taken out really early, they don't have any support ults to help them, and they have no ults. And Easy Clap is able to just come in and just wipe out the point there. And then it's just complete momentum, and they just keep getting the like free picks, intro picks here, and it's just wasting so much time from Hotshots here that they just have a last-second fight with already down 2.
Yeah, in the next map, Hanamura picks Volskaya. Easy Clap picks defense very quickly before the map was even picked. Maybe they're going for a speed run. A lot of teams, trying to speed through a game, picking the defense because, overall it takes less time. You could just full hold and then cap a tick. So, Easy Clap, well known for, BMing their opponents. So, you never know. They're probably going for it. And, since Easy Clap is just so in favor here, wouldn't be surprised.
It seems Easy Clap might also. I'm gonna predict that Easy Clap's gonna play the dive here. Past the other games I've watched of Easy Clap, they've just played dive because they thought they were better, and they probably are better than the other team. But honestly, if they all wanted to try, they would have gone the actual meta comp. But I'm gonna predict they're gonna get dive here.
To me, it's crazy to think that, like, for a team that never really scrims and doesn't really try too hard in their matches, and they're still so dominant, if they were actually trying to, scrim a lot and, like, playing the meta and, just straight up popping off, practicing hard, how crazy it would be and how much they would just roll through even more than they already are right now. It's weird to think as we see Winston Zarya. And it looks like it's going to be stuck because they are on defense. As we say, not serious. There's an example. Winston Zarya, you see that typically in a solo queue kind of game. So, it's going to be kind of weird to see. As we see the double shield from Hanamura. With Tinymo on the Torb possibly, probably just messing around in spawn.
Looks like he might actually stick to the Torb here. Oh, never mind. No,
Never mind.
Actually, they're swapping.
Oh,
Glacier's
nope,
actually
they swap. Okay.
Honestly, Winston Zarya is not the worst tank combination in the world. Honestly, seem worse.
It's one of them.
Yeah, one of them, but not the worst.
Poodle might get a very early pick here on a Castle, but
he actually gets picked off really early by Tinymo.
Yeah, you can't be going to those kinds of plays against Easy Clap. It'll be fun to see how they pull this comp as Hanamura taking the high ground approach. Seen this multiple times. Glacial with a weirdly angled turret.
Yeah, Yusuf driving up there. Honestly, I think Winston Zarya is actually pretty good against this. As you can just bubble in, you can just get a bubble and just go right in. And then drop right down. But Falcon gets a pick on the Tinymo, but Avoid is taken out. His Reddit is actually punished. We got Primal Rage already from Yusuf. He's going in on probably he's gonna try and get Pascal here.
It really didn't seem like Yusuf was, doing all too much. It's crazy how fast he farmed that. If he can, oh, okay, MQ.
Yep, MQ
doing what MQ does best.
Yep.
MQ, the former intermediate player.
Yep.
And once again, the Lucio, one of the higher charges to beat because of that boop. That just gives so much ult charge, 500 HP just instantly.
Avoid caught out
sticks to Winston.
Early. Honestly, I think Avoid was trying to get a boop here, but it got severely punished. Hanamura Hotshots making their way straight to point. They're already up one. We got Bubble going in onto Monkey here. He's just caught in a bad position. He's forced to dive out, but Tinymo gets the pick on him thanks to the amp wall popped by Pascal. We got Beat coming in from MK to protect himself from the grab. Tinymo with 3. Kudo with the Pulse Plum onto MK, but I don't think that's enough for Easy Clap to take this point, as Easy Clap already gets to it right after that.
Yeah, Yusuf just kind of went in sort of alone, kind of out of position, got caught out. But, it wasn't a bad hold overall, but, 5 minutes on the clock.
I think this comp here coming up, Easy Clap has is probably worse than the Winston Zarya here.
Kind of weird how Yusuf was just kind of sitting there and they did nothing. Now it's the Hog Monkey.
Bongo coming out.
And he dies again first. This could be a serious snowball here, and that could lead to so much fun.
We have Molten Core coming out as well, but Falcon getting the pick on the Bacon here. I don't really know how to pronounce that, but alright. Kudo with the pick on the Joshua. Bakanje, okay, thank you. Kudo. Easy Clap with the picks coming in to protect themselves from Hanamura. But Hanamura already gets to take almost a second one.
Yeah, that could have been potential for a serious snowball as Yusuf uses his ultimate just to kill Mkey. A little bit of BM on the side.
Looks like they're actually gonna make their way all the way to spawn. Yusuf trying to dive
Yusuf's on the
away.
attacker A spawn right now. Not too sure what's going on.
We got Bakanje trying to kiss Yusuf here in the chat. As Hanamura Hotshots making their way to point once again. Maybe they're gonna capitalize on the fact that Yusuf is behind them. Maybe they can make make their way to the point.
They do know. And he does get taken out once again, another open push opportunity.
We got Amp Wall coming out. And we got two ults coming in. Avoid popping his beat, and then we have Koodle popping his dragons. And Easy Clap just take this fight once again. Impressive hold coming in from Easy Clap.
Falcon, an off-tank player, I believe, really showing up on this McCree. And you know, the loss of Wannabe... Can you repeat that, Akri? Oh, okay, yeah, he used to be a DPS main. But, you know, he's been playing off-tank this whole season, and, you know, the loss of Wannabe doesn't seem to be hurting too bad, as he's been kind of carrying these fights when Yusuf just kind of goes in and feeds.
Yusuf, actually, we got both tanks already going all the way up to spawn, as both tanks are flanking.
Cybersim does take out Tiny Moo. And, like, that trade means that they can't really push in because of respawns.
Just trying to get the pin back.
Keep up these trades, I think it's okay. Really what they're doing. It's an interesting approach.
Yusuf is low. Can they make this push? I don't think they're gonna be able to push this though. As a voice trying to 1v1 Pascal, but
yeah, by the time they even get through choke, Yusuf's gonna be back.
Got High Noon coming in from Falcon as he gets taken out by Glacial. MK popping his beat. Maybe they can make things work with this. As they push in, and as Cybersnip gets rocked and taken out. We got Immortality Field already coming out. I'm not sure what that was for, but Avoid does get Bakanje here. Dragon's coming out. Another one coming in from Koodle, but Glacial does get Yusuf. And the Dragon seems... It doesn't really get any value here. We got High Noon coming in from Tiny Moo with another Amp Wall. And a Molten Core coming in all over the point here from Glacial. We got a Shatter.
That was a great Shatter.
Amazing Shatter coming in from Shishua here. As their Amp Wall's not going to get any value. Bakanje with the pick on a Kala's Wrecking Ball. And Hanamura Hotshots gets this point with 1:30 left in the time bank.
You know, that's you know, they finally took advantage of the fact that Yusuf, you know, sort of fed it into them. You know, realized that was an open, you know, engagement opportunity, and they took it. And despite the fact that Koodle and Falcon are, you know, getting these essential picks, finally Hanamura was just able to outclass, I guess you could say, and you know, taking advantage. And it was difficult to do that throughout most of the round. You know, 5 minutes down to 1.5. I mean, could be worse, but could be better, of course. But I mean, if I was Hanamura, I'd be looking at this optimistically, because you know, at least they will have a chance, even if Easy Clap double caps. As we see the dive once again from Easy Clap, and we see a double shield Bastion Sim. They're probably going to be teleporting between high ground to high ground on, you know, that has oversight onto point A. You know, something similar to what we actually do on OC occasionally. So
yeah. I'm interested to see how this is going to work against Easy Clap's dive. Because Easy Clap's dive is really weird, as they're always just split all over the map, and Hanamura is just going to be all in one spot here. So I'm wondering if Easy Clap's actually have to work together here and actually do a coordinated dive. Easy Clap just coming out of spawn. Looks like they're gonna... Cyberstim's trying to get a flank route, trying to get a bunch... Oh, it looks like he's setting up a boop here. Oh, wait, never mind.
They do know that he's gonna be trying to go up for that though, so they are patrolling that area. So it looks like a dive trying to be set up.
The boop, and he does get Joshua off of the high ground, leaving Tiny Moo unprotected if they get that shield. But we got an Immortality Field coming out. Koodle already with the pick on the M key, and with Pascal, both supports already down. Koodle with a huge flank rack here. Koodle and the Zen. Tiny Moo with the pick on the Cyber Step, but not enough as Bakanji's taken out by Yusuf. We got Falcon taking out Tiny Moo, their Bastion carry here, and Joshua, but he does get 2, but is taken out by Cal. And Easy Clap's gonna take this first point.
Yeah, if Hanamura did have a chance at recontesting there, that wouldn't be too bad. Joshua did take out 2 there, but I mean, that was a pretty smart overall dive. Cyber Snip knocking him off, and instead of diving, you know, the people that he knocked off, just diving that exposed Bastion. That's generally a pretty easy kill.
There's Hanamura making the swap to Reinhardt. We got Yusuf on the right here, trying to contest that Sigma. Is he going to be caught out of that?
Taken out though.
He is dangerously low here, but looks like he's going to fall back to that Vega. Not much happening here. We got Yusuf actually just, as I say that, he just dives in, dropping his bubble and everything. But he does get caught out in a bad position here and is taken out.
You look at it, Yusuf was pushed all the way up and the rest of his class was just kind of standing still. But can they still make something work out of this? This Tiny Moo does go down.
Here again,
they might be able to. They kind of just had to wait a little bit for a regroup. No, Void does get taken out.
Void is taken out. They're not getting much healing here, as it looks like Izakot might actually just have to wait. As a regroup pick here on the right side, trying to look for an opening pick.
Think about it. If Yusuf just didn't go in and die, really, like they could have had a, they could have had a push going with an advantage. But now Cyber Snip's dead as well, and it's just kind of staggering here as Yusuf is in the backline.
Cal is taken out by Pikanji as well.
Oh my god! No way, the classic
from Yusuf.
Oh, trying to get a anybody when he dies.
Punished intensely for that, giving Hanamura some ult charge. I don't really know what Easy Cloud's doing. I think they're actually looks like they're gonna actually swap off the monkey to a Reinhardt.
I do like the idea of a Reinhardt. Ryan Ball, you know, you can make it work with coordination, but based on what I've really been seeing so far on point B, I don't know if there has to be
push with a trash. Both teams pop their high. Falcon, yeah, with a great stick coming in, but Gravitic Flux being popped from Bakanje, and we got Glacial getting a Molten Core kill onto Cal here. The beat coming out from a Void. Is that enough? I don't believe that's enough, but Cybersnip gets to put on that Pascal. Things might be able to work here. A Void still on the point. He is incredibly low and is taken out. It looks like Hanamura Hotshots again a hold. And Hanamura coming up with 2 ults as well, swapping to McCree here.
So I don't really know what Easy Clap is doing. Cybersnip, you know, as we said, switched to Zarya, but I mean that does make sense overall, especially, you know, in a D.Va free hero pool.
We got a Mortality Field's trying to save our team, but Glacial takes the pick on the Koodle. Easy Clap already getting Bakanje. Easy Clap known for just being able to finish a push even with one player down. Right now it's
going in very aggressive for the pin, takes down Jishwa.
Easy Clap making their way to the point, and the Shatter coming in, but doesn't seem to get anybody. MK with the beat, only getting himself and the Wrecking Ball. Amp Wall coming out from Cal here, trying to keep, they're investing ults, trying to make this push work. They definitely can get it as Falcon gets Tiny Moo. Shatters.
That's a great counterpin, and Jishwa gets taken out instantly, and it looks like, yeah, the capture is going to be made 234 to 130. And I mean, Hanamura, they still have a chance, but it's looking slim. It's looking slim. Not gonna lie. Hanamura is gonna get their first opportunity, or they're gonna get first chance at attacking for this. So we'll have to see. Are they gonna stick to, you know, what they had last round? Are they gonna switch things up to, you know, adapt to what Easy Clap has been doing with that weird Ryan Winston opposition on the defense?
I think Easy Clap's going to try and go back to their dive comp here. And as I say that, looks like they're going to be opting for the ball Zarya.
What are they doing, and how is it working? It's weird. We might be seeing a Ryan Sigma, though. And, you know, I'm a big fan of the Ryan Sigma, personally. So that'd be fun to see. But, you know, last time I saw this, Bakanje switched to Orisa, so we'll have to see. So, Ball Zarya. That is,
Yeah, here... got two vastly different comps coming out from both teams here. I think Easy Cloud's gonna try and get away with a weird Zarya ball composition. Is it gonna pay out for them in the end? Hanamura with the
Bakanje might get kicked off of his PC mid-map according to what he's saying in chat. So they might have to fight through an already tough situation 5v6. Oh, I think he's gone.
Kudo with a early pick on the Pascal.
He's gone. He has been kicked off. It is now going to have to be a 5v6. That's unfortunate.
This is definitely going to be taking some time away from your time.
That just adds salt. Just adds salt to it. It's already such a tough situation, such a bad time bank, and you're already out of favor, and now it's a 5v6. Ooh. That's gonna hurt. That's really gonna hurt. Yusuf making a joke saying that one of Easy Clap could leave, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. Yusuf leaves, okay.
Yusuf does leave. It's gonna be a 5v5.
Okay, this is gonna be interesting. An off tank versus a main tank gone. So now there's only one of each tank line. It's a 5v5. Okay.
Yusuf is running back. Looks like he was kidding around.
This is incredible. Oh, apparently he's joining back. Oh, that'd have been funny. He alt F forward. Oh man. Oh, so the recording can see chat. Oh, so I don't have to say what's going on.
This
Oh yeah, that makes sense. The first 5v5 of League 0 Season 2. Dude, all of the games that I cast are just weird in some way, and I hate it. I think I curse this. I curse the Advanced Division. I'm convinced.
It's weird, actually. Like in novice, you see like teams actually trying to like come together, and then in advanced, like Easy Clap games, you just see like both tanks in the back line.
Oh shit. Oh, language. Boy.
Okay, this will be the first 5v5 of League 0.
This will be fun to see.
It's like Koodle's trying to set up a little sneaky Junkrat play. As Hanamura with enough members to push in 5v5. I guess the unfortunate Bakanji situation, Koodle with a pick on the Pascal. Cow picks off Tiny Moo. I know.
Despite the lack of a shield, you know, still getting out damaged, it looks like. Koodle's Junkrat pick, that wasn't a bad decision. And, you know, both of the DPS on the side of Easy Clap basically have their ultimates. So apparently Cal isn't even in a Discord VC right now. So, I don't know what's going on. Cyber Snip. Tiny Moo is down now.
Despite the comms disadvantage, it looks like Easy Clap's actually getting the picks here. He gets the tire kill onto M-Key. Right now an even game here. 3v3 as well, let's see here. We got Hanamura. Joshua is taken out and Kudo takes out Pascal here. Dragon coming in from spawn, trying to keep the point. Can they get the first hit?
Oh, Cal left the game as well. Okay.
I think he left because he wanted to pause. I don't know.
Is this how Advanced Division normally is? I don't think I've casted a game that's this bad. Yeah, I've only casted one other games.
Are they swapping Yusuf and Cal? I don't really know. What are the rules for 5v5? Okay.
Wait, then why couldn't
Looks like they're
Faces
they're
respond to
swapping.
Vicky?
Oh, never
So now
mind.
they're both back. Oh boy. Oh no, the debate. Their only chance at the win. Or not? Are
That's
they
exciting.
gonna go in?
Yeah, they are
Okay, yeah.
going
They
in.
are in. They pick characters. Yusuf picks Winston, Cal picks Bab,
Are they
Cybersnip takes down Glacial.
here? Are they able to get the
And
tick here? The tick is all they need to be able to get this point, and they do get the tick here. They have potential to win this map here. Cybersnip just trying to roll around, trying to kill just 2 picks. We got Tiny with taking out the Wrecking Ball, and then we got Joshua with the dive on the Falcon. EasyClap just incredibly staggered as 4 Hanamura Hotshots are on the point, trying to cap. We got the Pulse Bomb coming out, not able to get any value here. We got Koodle and Yusa diving in, but they are both easily taken out.
what is happening? Okay, they won the 5v6 mostly because it was a 4v6 to start things off, but or 4v5 to start things off.
We got the
beat
beat
comes out from
coming
MQ.
But Joshua does not get it, but forcing him to pop his Primal Race to try and stay in the fight. Beat coming out from a Void, and we got a Molten Core coming in from Glacial. Probably not going to get any value, but Joshua does get Koodle down. Is Hanamura going to win this? It's a 4v5. Now, right now, a 4v4, Joshua picks off a Void. Cybersnip with the hook doesn't. I don't think he connects here. And Yusuf is caught really low. Both tanks are taken down by Hanamura. Can they get this tick here?
How kills empty though? They do get a tick.
Falcon caught. He already used his grapple. We got Immortality Field popped, and Kudo with the big tire, able to save. I think it's able to save the point. Glacier with a Falcon, but is taken out by Cal. EasyClap able to hold.
That has to be the weirdest rounds of Overwatch I've ever seen in a tournament match. That was certainly interesting. But yeah, Hanamura almost halfway, 42% of progress on the point. 2 minutes and 34 seconds for the 6v5 easy clap to basically cap 1.5 points.
Who's agreed?
Now Agreed's in. What the fuck?
Ready for battle.
Agreed's on Hanamura? What? I thought he was on Hangzhou. I don't know, dude. He got traded. Okay.
You thought. EasyClap here, hunting for the hog and ball torture.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I really am.
I'm predicting EasyClap's just gonna roll as it's just a 6v5, the unbeatable hog and ball. You know, it's just honestly, I think this comp should just be banned from League Zero, man. It's just too broken.
Dude, if OC just ran this, we would have rolled over Shanghai. Let's be honest.
Honestly.
I mean, you know, I have high hopes for my boys at Hanamura, but it's looking slim. It's looking slim. As we see the rollouts occur.
Definitely not impossible though. Hanamura
For sure.
spread out all over the map here.
Yusuf
almost
gets
getting
a
a
knock up
kill
on the Glacial. Really,
Already
really close.
making their way towards the point as Cybersnip tries to cap. Looks like they're gonna be giving him a tick here.
Presence of that Roadhog is truly scary for a Winston as he gets basically just shredded down, and it's now 4v6 on the point. And nobody is really even contesting.
And yeah, EasyClap, they're just giving up point already. Tiny with the pick on the cow, but that's definitely not enough here. As he just gets taken out, EasyClap just rolls first point here.
Alright, I am interested. We see Jishwa now on the Roadhog. Really having to adapt to having, you know, being the only tank player on the team. As we see Yusuf very quickly pushing in.
Yusuf does get hooked by Joshua, but he is caught out, and looks like EasyClap already with 2. And as they make their way towards point, only person trying to get this is MK as he's just taken down by a Void. And looks like EasyClap's gonna take the second map.
I mean, due to a lack of target focus, Pascal lives long enough for Joshua to, you know, get back up, but he's gonna get taken down as well, and Nah.
Victory.
2-0, easy clap. I don't know what's happening, but it's happening. Yeah, very close round, Tiny Move, very close.
Play of the game.
I think it would have definitely gone differently if Bakanje was there, but honestly impressive that they were able to cap. That Hanamura was just able to get a little bit of progress on second point.
I'm still fairly confused as to what's going on. As Agreed is in the lobby, so he's most likely going to be the one who does get subbed in. And Cybersnip just left, so I guess one of these going to be going on. Is he going to be on tank, or is Falcon going to be on tank? Well, okay, Northern's in, not Agreed. Unfortunate.
Alright, right now they're just working out who is who on the easy clap side. Looks like Hotshots putting in Northern. Yeah. Yeah. Rip Bakanje. His dad just
R.I.P.
shut down his career.
All of his chances. Dude, he just wanted to play Valorant at the end of the match, but now he's unable to. He got his Valorant code today. Unfortunate. Agreed. Already left the lobby. So seems that I don't know what's happening. So
And this is
Hanamura has the choice between Hollywood or Numbani. Most teams have picked Hollywood, so not too sure as to
yeah, definitely.
Wait, are they actually doing that? Oh no. So it's looking like Jishua and Northern are gonna be the DPS line, and
and
Tiny Moo and Glacial are gonna be on support, and then there's MK and Pascal tank. Um, okay.
this is a bit of a weird
Once
weird
again,
comp.
Easy Clap is looking to be opting for defense. I don't know whether or not any of this is jokes, but yeah.
It may be just I don't really
Numbani,
know.
oh boy, Numbani typically ruined. Dude, I want to be in advance, bro. This stuff seems
Dude,
so fun.
honestly,
Bro, I want to be a tank player who's playing DPS versus the best team in your division. Like, I want to do that.
oh boy.
Okay. Um,
Casting's fun, man. It's like the third game of casting, and that's already happened.
it's fun until you don't know what the hell is going on, right? So
yeah.
we're waiting for the R from Hanamura as they seem to be ready.
Traveling to Mumbai. Initiating match.
Looks like it looks like easy if Easy Clap's just gonna do whatever they want. Looks like Hanamura is gonna do the same thing as well.
I believe him. I think the wannabe versus MK Hog duel is gonna be one of the ages. Uh,
And what are we gonna see
is
here?
this
'Cause
even
we
a
got
game anymore? Or are these feel like pugs, like forced comp pugs? It's so weird. As we see Yusuf, Winston wannabe Hog. We see MK on the ball with Tiny Moo Winston, and
we're actually gonna
we
see
see
some
the
we're gonna see
we see
some
the
mercy
signature
here.
Lucio Zen from Easy Clap that we saw on Ilios, and a Doom Tracer.
Hanamura's actually gonna
So
swap to the hog ball.
really, if you look at Easy Clap, nothing much has changed. If you think about it, the only thing that really has changed is the fact that Wannabe is there, but
1. Attackers
Is
incoming.
Yusuf gonna
Defend
I think if Yusuf sees they're going ball, I think they're gonna swap. He's gonna swap here. We got MK going for a weird flank here. I don't really know.
I think MK might end up killing himself. No, he gets back up. Okay.
I think he kind of screwed up his rollout as Void is taken out by MK and Hog. Already a 6v5 in favor of Hanamura. MK making his way towards point, and Tiny Moo with the pick onto Cal, but Kudo and Wannabe already making this fight even a 4v4. And Wannabe with another pick on a Northern.
Roadhog, as Pascal is probably gonna get taken out here as well. And I'm trying to seriously cast this. I don't know how I'm supposed to. But here we are, Tiny Moo gets hooked in, he's probably gonna get taken out, and he does. And we see some switches. We see Joshua and Hanzo, unless he was already Hanzo and I didn't pay attention. Probably.
MK is punished. MK is punished for his weird position there. I don't really know what Hanamura is going for. I think they already know they lost it. I don't know. We got the stick on to Northern from Falcon, and he's just deciding to make this push.
They just want this over with, don't they? Can they get a sub-hour?
Yusuf with the dive as both teams pop their whole hog. Tiny Moo's not getting any value though here.
Wannabe falls incredibly low, but he gets healed up.
Yeah. Wannabe is also low. Looks like he's also gonna get some heal. Actually, looks like he's getting slight heals here. Pascal actually takes out Wannabe. Yusuf, he's probably gonna pop his Primal Rage real soon. But looks like EasyClub's already getting the picks here. They need to win the fight. We see Avowed coming in from Glacial, trying to keep his team up. I think he's just doing that so his team can get back. But actually, Pascal going in for Glacial going in for a battle mercy was taken out by Cal.
And profane language in the match chat. As we see the dragons come out from Joshua.
And Yusuf already popped his Primal Rage, but we got both hooks coming in, and Tiny Moo decides to pop his whole hog. Tiny Moo is low in Discord, and he's going to be taken out by Falcon.
Pascal used the beat to try to save him, but he does still die nevertheless.
Beat coming out from a Void. EasyClub's actually investing ult. We got a Void getting a pick on a Pascal, but Northern does get a Void in turn. MK pile driving right on point. I think he's the only one contesting. Yusuf decides to dive to contest that high ground. And we got a res coming in from Glacial, able to res Pascal. Joshua taking out Wannabe here. I think Hanamura is actually going to get this pick as Joshua with 2, but Kudal does get Northern. But we see Joshua decides to pop his dragons right through that. I don't really know what that weird dragon placement was, but alright. And looks like Hanamura's just going to cap this point.
No, the recontest does come in.
Max sees the recontest, but Kudal is taken out, and so is Yusuf, and the recontest isn't really going to do much except just stall a little bit of time there.
I am beyond surprised that they are making this comp work.
Wannabe move towards point, but just get punished. Pascal is taken out by Cal. A bit of a late pick, and looks like he's going to be pushed by MK here. MK not wanting Cal to live, but looks like MK's actually going to be forced to back away. See, already another fight forming. Really early after they just capped. We got Joshua being dangerously low, but Tiny Moo gets to pick on Yusuf to save him, but he is punished by Falcon. Falcon already in Hanamura's backline here. Gets the pulse bomb, but doesn't really get much value there. Falcon is caught low and
dies.
And down. It looks like
Kudo with the 1v6 blade. He does take out Pascal, I guess, but it gets rezzed up. This is really dumb. We see, Kudal and Falcon both use their ultimates on basically a lost cause before it even started, and Wannabe takes on Northern to
another dragon coming
stabilize up. As Cal uses the trans to not much value.
I guess it was for the dragons there, but he didn't really know where it was. I guess he wasn't gonna find any value for the trans anyway, so he probably popped it. As I say that, Falcon does get Tiny Moo, and Cal with the pick on a Pascal. Looks like EasyClass was gonna get this pick as a Hanamura gets a hook kill onto Northern. And this is just—
oh my god, Glacial goes flying on my screen. That probably didn't happen to anybody else, but he went flying basically all the way over the building that that Hanamura spawns in. So that was interesting to see.
Interesting setup from Falcon as he gets the hook onto Yusuf. Interesting hook there as he gets a bubble down. But
Barely got it through. You know, frame by frame, pixel by pixel. As Poodle takes on Northern to help stabilize a little bit. But Falcon forces trans.
Interesting. We've got another Dragons coming in from Joshua. The res coming in onto Northern. Looks like Hanamura might actually win this fight, but as Valk runs out here, MK moving the point. Is Pascal already with 2? Is he going to find a 3rd one? Tiny move with the pick on the Cal as MK is taken out by Falcon. Yusuf ends Pascal's 2-kill streak there, and Joshua gets a pick up.
With these kills, they might be able to, you know, pull off a recontest. Well, I don't know. They already have rounded the corner. Nobody's really there, so it doesn't appear so.
Want to be setting up for high ground. Looks like they're going to go for. They're not going to go for a recontest. They're just going to set up for another defense there. Got the voice lines coming out from Doomfist. Northern is caught really low. Is he gonna? It seems he gets the support he needs as Tiny Moo gets to pick onto Cal. Tiny Moo with another kill onto Falcon.
There's no way that the map that Hanamura wins is whenever MK is on ball, right?
I don't know.
Neither do I. Want to be on the hog in the backline, takes down Pascal, but yeah, it does get taken care of. A minute and a half as Hanamura, you know, keeps pushing through card as Pascal gets res. The healer picks aren't proven to be much because of that mercy.
Joshua almost with another dragon, just Tiny Moo gets Cal, trying to go for a flank. Northern diving into that backline.
You're getting to feel like Easy Clap is messing around a little too much.
It seems that they actually got a full 3 points there.
I didn't expect them to cap first point. What's happening? Oh my god. Easy Clap is starting to mess around a little too much, and you know, hopefully they wake up, or unless they just want to, you know, throw this match. But I mean, if I was Easy Clap, I'd be trying to go for that undefeated season. They haven't lost yet, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no, they have not.
I'm pretty sure if Easy Clap really wanted to win, they'd actually put in the effort to win.
Well, they throughout basically all their matches, you don't see them putting in way too much effort, but they still manage to destroy. But I think they're messing around, like I said, a little, and it might be costing them in the future.
They got the same comps coming in again.
Both teams apparently are going to go to the exact same VC.
We're all going to this. What is this, dude?
You like? Can we join the VC and cast from it?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's probably going to be a little bit of a brain that'd be thrown around within there.
This is just.
Oh my god.
I don't know what this is. There's really like no. I don't know.
There's no proper way to cast this. We see a Winston Hog versus a Hog Ball. So, you know, dive, not dive, bunker, who knows? We see almost completely different characters across the board, which is, you know, pretty interesting. You don't see that too much within this current meta. But it's Easy Clap.
Northern already caught by Cal. Yusuf diving onto that Zen and gets the pick on the Pascal. Here, this was like
Cal's been quietly just popping off on the Zen.
Definitely, as you know, Easy Clap just rolls Hanamura. I think they might be able to get a recontest here, but it's not going to get much value as these picks were just way too staggered. Looks like they're just going to have to do another defense here.
Yeah, they kind of roll through there on the offense, contrary to what Hanamura did. Almost 6 minutes in the time bank as Yusuf and Glacial having a bit of fun at the edge of the map. I don't know what the turnout of this is gonna be.
Tiny Moo does get hit hooked, but is punished from. Wannabe is punished.
Yeah, let's go back to the main fight. Yeah, Wannabe's down. It's a 5v4 right now because Yusuf and Glacial are off doing their own thing. So
looks like we got Glacial trying to. Okay, I don't really know what that is, but Boy gets to pick on the Northern gets Falcon, but before that, Falcon does get. He's his last efforts to get Pascal. Like, Glacial just feeding in the back. I don't really know what this game is.
Hanamura gets taken out by Wannabe, and you know, just free real estate going through the second point. I don't think they've really been contested once.
Falcon
Glacial
decides to get.
finally dies, and he's very thankful for it, as he can finally get back with his teammates.
What's the fastest Nimbani cap in League 0? We got Tiny Moo.
I don't know, we have Tiny Moo emoting, kind of hard feeding.
I think they're just going for the fastest Nimbani time.
Yeah, I think they're negotiating that possibly.
Pascal with the trans there. Sure, I don't know what this is. There's no fight
And
going
he
on.
tries to solo mine, but he... But Cal just uses the trance to get out. And now Wannabe is there on the hog to save him.
Glacial with the pick onto Cal. We got Tiny Mook emoting with Falcon there. Looks like
We could hit possibly a world record, folks.
is this gonna be the
Add this
fastest
to your free agent resume next season.
I witnessed the fastest Nimbani cap in League 0 history.
And almost 5 minutes on the time bank, and I don't know what to say. I don't. What's happening?
Initiating match.
I don't think we're gonna do that. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of all over the place.
Oh god, who are we? I don't really know. Who do we interview after this?
Easy Clap doesn't want to interview normally. But if we do interview, I'd say either Cal or Avoid, personally.
Okay, I'd say
Yeah,
Void. I want to do
A bit of
Void.
planning ahead.
Yeah, cause like we can just play in here. Just play in here, cause like this, I don't really know what's going on. Hanamura, going for Sigma Ball.
Yeah, true, but Kanjay, missing out on that, that's gonna be a fun story to tell. I don't know what's going on. 1 minute and 11 to 5 minutes. Make of that what you will. It's gonna. I knew it was gonna be a 3-0, but this is not the kind of 3-0 that I expect. Or I thought it was gonna be a 3-0, but not this kind of 3-0. As we see the Pharah with no mercy coming out from Jishwa. I never would have thought I'd say any of those words at the same time.
And looks like Glacial moved a point, but is taken out by Falcon. Cal with the pick on a Northern.
Tiny Moo just casually strolling over. Cal popping off, taking out the people who are walking in a straight line and standing still. And one fight territory for Hanamura.
I don't think it matters because I just think Hanamura is just throwing. They haven't really made any efforts.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think MK has left spawn yet. As he switches to Hog now. The Orisa Hog coming out, possibly, the new strategy here, as Cal does get taken out by Jishwa.
Keep with the avoid with the pick onto Glacial. I don't really know what this is. I think this is just one long fight. Not even a fight. I think it's just friendly fire. Not even Hanamura, not even making their way to the point. Just accepting this loss there.
Maybe they're going for a draw. I'm not sure.
Oh god.
They have to go. I'm trying not to waste time here.
To 3. Switching sides. Initiating match.
Easy Clap did have a chance of going for the sub hour, but they're, deciding to not do that. They're trying to have some fun along the way, but now with 5 minutes on the clock. Are they going to sit there and do nothing for the 5 minutes, or are they going to, just try to get it over with fast? I'm really hoping for the latter, but you never know.
Honestly, I don't really know what I'd do if I had to watch more of this.
Welcome to Numbani, I guess. I mean, this is probably the first time I've seen Numbani in this half of the season personally, and you know, proves to be a unique map, a unique experience.
We
As
got
we see the bunker coming out with the Bab Zen, Tor Bastion, and the dive on the other side. So
this actually seems like a legitimate comp here coming up from Hanamura. Are they actually going to use it? And it appears so as they set up high ground.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend.
Are they actually in the same voice chat? They are. It looks like, I think.
yep, they are.
They're all in the same voice chat. And looks like they're just gonna go to point and they're just gonna stay on. MP actually drops down to contest the point.
Northern gets the hammer kill on Nikal. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. That's probably going to be Northern's only hammer kill throughout this League Zero season.
Easy clap setting up a flank, but MP's flank is a little weirder as he's the only one there. And Joshua gets a pick on Nakudo though, so it looks like it kind of worked. We got Northern going in on a void.
I don't understand what's going on. The bunker just kind of staying set up, but MK doing his own things as he finally comes back.
Kudo with the swap onto the Pharah.
Northern's probably had his hammer out this entire round, so he finally pulls out the gun. No, it's back. Oh,
Pascal's caught in a bad position and he's just honestly throwing, but Cal actually just gets 2. Probably enough to actually get this first tick here.
that's all they really need, but it looks like they're just kind of avoiding the point. Wanna be doing something weird with his grapple as Glacial uses his amplification matrix specifically to take down Cal.
It's like we got the Bastion coming up, but Kudo actually just gets 2 right there, and actually Kudo with 3. Looks like Easy Clap's actually just gonna end the game here.
Thank you. Okay, and that's all.
That's the weirdest
That, I don't know what happened. I'm gonna be honest. 3-0, close game for sure. Hanamura definitely tried their best here, but it looks like it's gonna have to be an unfortunate loss. Hanamura is still within playoff, with a high playoff contention chance, unless Goats only just beat Flush, which is very unlikely. I don't know. I haven't seen, but yeah, I don't know. I really don't. Let's see. If Easy Clap isn't gonna leave, we could try to get Void for an interview, but people are leaving, so that's gonna have to be all. That's the end of the match. I hope you enjoyed whatever this was. Um, I don't know what else to say. Duga, any signing off words?
I don't really know.
Very this has to be one of the weirdest matches in League Zero. First ever 5v5 matchup, though it was very short. And
I hope people watch
yeah,
that.
yeah. I hope you Oh, Avoid wants the interview. Oh well,
Definitely. We should just like,
if so, we can get him in.
yeah.
Oh my god.
I definitely have questions here. I'm sure you do too, Kimbo. I think.
Yeah, we are. Hey,
Hello?
welcome, Avoid.
Hello?
That was a peculiar match to say the least, but
Yes,
congratulations on the win.
thank you. Yeah, we
Duga.
talked about religion. That was fun.
Yeah.
Do what you gotta do.
Alright.
Duga, you said you had a couple questions.
Yeah. So like, what led? I don't really know what the. Do you guys know what Hanamura was thinking at all? Like with that last map there. Like,
I think like half of the team was okay with it and the other one no.
Mhm.
Like they were having fun, but I think they were there to play a match, but they didn't have the chance.
yeah.
So yeah.
The question that I normally ask is what player you were like most like, I guess you could say aware of or afraid of coming into the match or during the match. So if you
I don't
can
know their
answer that,
player. I don't know anyone on the other team.
there we go.
Sorry.
That's the answer I was expecting. And
Yeah.
I don't know if I can, add context for during the match because I don't really know what happened during the match. But yeah, congratulations on the win, I guess.
What
Still
you were thinking
undefeated.
about the match? You saw the end. What was it in your head?
Um, what was in my head? It was, I don't know. It was just kind of all over the place. It was hard to cast for
It was
sure.
just
And
Wait, you
that's
cast it?
how advanced is. Yeah, we're casters.
What the
We're
fuck?
here interviewing you. Yeah.
Yeah, but the end. Like everyone was in our voice chat.
Yeah.
yeah.
That was the weirdest part in my opinion.
And that was a fun
Just seeing
game.
everybody in 1v.
We learned
Yeah,
a
it looks
lot.
like you guys had fun. Never,
Yeah.
no matter winning or losing. And I mean, both
Yeah.
of you guys are still. I mean, obviously you guys are going to be in playoffs, but I mean, Hanamura still has that playoff potential.
Yeah,
So
they played well.
yeah, I mean, overall, it was a fun match to watch. At least it was a difficult match to cast, and congratulations for dominating through most of the season. And you played incredibly well on Ilios, by the way.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm gonna point that out specifically. That was really, really good.
Yeah, my 6K.
So
Yeah, I
yeah,
teared up
Duga,
a
do you have
little.
any final questions,
I don't.
comments?
I mean, it's just to me, it's just like the last map. It's just like one long fight, like a friendly fire. Like I was. How was that? Just you guys just
We were
talking
all
about
listening
religion,
to
I guess.
Yusuf. He was
Okay.
talking about religion, and that's all. But
Okay.
yeah,
That's what it was.
All right. Any final words that you want to say to the stream, Avoid?
Fortnite.
All right.
That's all.
Alrighty, thank you very much. We'll let you
I
go.
thank you.
Alrighty, and that concludes the match. A very interesting one. Thank you for tuning in, of course, Duga. Unless you have anything else to say, we'll just close it here.
No, nothing. Nothing else to say. Hopefully, you guys actually watched the end because then you got to see this whole entire thing.
Yeah, I'm sure it was an enjoyable experience. So, once again, thanks for watching, and peace nut.